Ain't nobody's running, ain't nobody's hiding, nobody's ducking. I mean, Crawford's going to be right there, ready to trade blows with Canelo Alvarez. Why did you use that word war? Why are you feeling that way?
If you go down the list and ask me about tactical advantages, most of them are Crawford.
Crawford could see everything coming. He could see everything coming that Canelo threw at him. He was reading it so well.
He kept his defense locked in, even as he backed toward the ropes. You could see him scanning for space, trying to circle out and regain control of his movement. Every step showed caution, but also strategy. He wasn't just covering up, he was calculating his next position. That focus made it clear he wasn't going to give away an easy opening.
Looked about the same size, but that was a brilliant performance. And what can you say? I mean, you got to give him his credit. He created a lot of history. He dreamt this fight. He willed it to happen. A lot of people, not me, but a lot of people laughed at him and said, forget about it, no chance against a bigger guy like that.
Stephen A. Smith did not hold back in his response to Canelo Alvarez's defeat at the hands of Terence Crawford. He pointed out that Crawford had been chasing this matchup for years, determined to use it as the defining test of his career. In Smith's view, Crawford rose to the occasion, seizing the spotlight on boxing's grandest stage and stripping away the aura that had surrounded Canelo for so long. This wasn't framed as a routine victory, it was a statement win, one that repositions Crawford at the very center of the sports conversation. Smith stressed that this night will be remembered as a turning point, a moment where legacy overtook reputation.
Division world champion out of Omaha, Nebraska. He's undefeated, 41-0 with 31 KOs, and he begged for this fight. He wanted Canelo bad because to him, it's all about legacy. I'm not speculating. I'm telling you what I know. And how would I know? It's because I interviewed him. Yesterday, we sat down. Here is my conversation with the one and only Terence Crawford challenging Saul Canelo Alvarez, moving up 2 weight divisions to do it.
Max Kellerman echoed the sentiment, calling Terence Crawford's performance nothing short of historic, a night that will define his entire career. Breaking down the fight with his trademark precision, Kellerman framed Canelo Alvarez's defeat as more than a loss. It was the kind of test that resembles climbing several weight divisions at once and then being forced into the kind of brutal, unforgiving fight you've never truly faced before. He explained that real champions don't shy away from those moments. They don't obsess over the size, speed, or strength of the opponent, they step into the fire anyway. That's exactly what Crawford did. He carried himself with fearless conviction, making it clear why for so many years, other fighters avoided even speaking his name. For Kellerman, this wasn't just another great performance, it was proof that Crawford belongs in the highest tier of boxing's all-time respect.
Giving up or having to jump up 2 more weight classes and fight a guy who might put him in a dogfight, a real one, for the first time in his career.
When we get put in that position, we go find opposition to make that happen. You understand me? So when we go looking for the opposition, we're not concerned about how big they are, how fast they are, how strong they are. We feel like we got enough that we can bring to the table with anybody. That night I fought John Ruiz, I didn't care who was over there. Whoever they brought out that locker room was going to get it. You understand me? That's just what it was. And I think Bud kind of has that feeling. Now, Bud, you got to remember, has been around for a long time. Nobody called him out. You understand me? All the time Floyd came at the boxing, Floyd never said, I want Bud Crawford.
No one ever said his name.
Hey, all I know is one thing. Israel Mazrimov, he didn't get it. He barely lost.
Yeah, but I was just saying, but nobody called his name.
Shakur Stevenson made it clear where his respect lies, saying that in his eyes, the real man, the true fighter, was right there, even if the judges didn't award him everything. His admiration for Terence Crawford has never been hidden, but after Crawford's dominant victory over Canelo Alvarez, those words landed with even greater force. Stevenson explained that Crawford didn't just back up his pre-fight promises, he elevated them, showing precisely why so many view him as one of boxing's most complete athletes. He admitted that from the very beginning of his own career, he studied Crawford's approach, the patience, the toughness, the relentless discipline. Seeing his idol conquer such a monumental challenge reinforced the lesson that greatness isn't about one night, it's about years of preparation meeting the moment. To Stevenson, Crawford represents more than just a champion. He's a blueprint, a mentor figure whose example sets the standard that every young fighter dreams of reaching.
Canelo said he was going to outbox him. He did exactly what I called years ago, and tonight he proved that he's the greatest boxer that ever lived.
Well, in the interview that didn't work, you said you felt like going on a run watching that tonight. How much inspiration can you take from someone like Terence?
I take everything from I've been around him since I was a kid, and just watching that greatness.
Stephen A. Smith took a step back to remind viewers just how unwavering Terence Crawford's mindset was in the lead-up to the Canelo clash. He noted that many fighters in Crawford's position might have asked a superstar like Canelo to meet them on easier terms, maybe at a lower weight where the risk would be smaller. Crawford did the opposite. He chose to fight at 168 pounds, Canelo's own backyard, because for him, this was never about comfort. It was about cementing a legacy. Smith emphasized that Alvarez remains one of boxing's most accomplished champions, with titles spread across multiple divisions and a reputation as one of the sport's elite. The fact that Crawford demanded to face Canelo exactly where he was strongest revealed more than courage. It exposed a hunger for greatness that doesn't accept shortcuts. It was a bold gamble, but one that spoke volumes. Crawford was chasing history, not just victory. And the result added another layer to his undefeated record, a statement line that ensures his name is etched among the very best.
And Molly, with 31 knockouts. He's taken on all comers. I asked him, you're moving up in weight. Why would you not try to get Canelo to come down from 168 to 160 to meet you halfway, since his last fight was at Crawford's last fight was at 154? Crawford said, I want what he has. I want to go take it. I don't want to make, I don't want him making concessions and alterations. I'm coming to take what he has. And you look at him, and no one believes that he can't pull it off. He can box, he can punch, he's smart, he's elite, and he wants Canelo. He begged Canelo for this fight.
Shakur Stevenson didn't hesitate when speaking about Terence Crawford. In his view, the true fighter, the man who proved himself, was standing in the ring that night, regardless of how the judges tallied the scorecards. Stevenson's admiration for Crawford has always been apparent, but after the emphatic win over Canelo Alvarez, his words carried an undeniable weight. He explained that Crawford didn't just keep his word, he went beyond it, delivering a performance that showcased why so many consider him the complete package in modern boxing. From the earliest days of his own career, Stevenson admitted he studied Crawford closely, the way he managed distance, the discipline he carried into training, and the mental sharpness that separated him from the rest. Watching his idol secure such a monumental victory only confirmed what he already believed: greatness is never built overnight. It's the result of years of sacrifice, preparation, and refusing to compromise under pressure. For Stevenson, Crawford is more than a world champion. He's a living example, a blueprint for excellence, and a mentor figure whose career sets the bar for the next generation of fighters.
A few hours ago against Canelo, and what makes it even special or more special for Crawford is that he did it jumping up, as we know, a couple of weight classes. He did it against one of an all-time or another fellow all-time great, and he did it against someone who was undisputed and still a pound-for-pound top 10 guy. That's what Crawford did, people. So, all those things people were saying in the lead up to this fight, Canelo's going to be too strong, Canelo's too experienced, Crawford's going to be 38, all that. You have to remember all of that when you give Crawford his flowers. Like, don't like, oh, well, Canelo looks old. No. I don't want to hear any of that. I've started to see a few people on Twitter start to kind of sort of find excuses already. No. Remember everything you said, because Crawford deserves all of that. All of that. Crawford was incredible. Honestly, in the pocket, he was at times showing Canelo, no, I'm stronger than you. I'm going to bully you. Oh, you think you're going to get me in the clinch because you're Mr. 168? No, look at the size of me. I'm jacked as well. I'm swole. And he was moving Canelo around. So by doing that, he got his respect. He didn't switch to orthodox once, stayed in the southpaw stance because he realized early, oh, Canelo don't like this. Canelo does not like this southpaw stance. Canelo's tripping over himself. I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to switch it. No, I like this work. I'm going to stay here. On the ropes, it's like, okay, come in. Because when you come in, I've got that as well. And I can hurt you as well. Spinning off the ropes. His jab was fantastic. They put up the jab numbers. He was out jabbing Canelo it was almost like 10-1. Maybe even 20-1. It was fantastic. And when he needed to land those power shots, he was landing those power shots. It was an incredible performance.